Alrighty, and welcome back to the Batteries Not Included podcast. We thought with this episode we'd bring, it was a suggestion from a friend who said, do episode 000 and sort of talk about your vision, introduce yourself a little bit, and where we see this thing going, what we like about it, and that sort of thing. So why don't you set us off, Carter?
So basically, just to give a little introduction, first of all, we're both students at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse.
Yep.
We're both from Minnesota. We grew up in the same hometown together. And as we talked about in a different podcast, we played Call of Duty together. That's basically kind of how we got to know each other.
Yeah, definitely basically. Where our friendship developed.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I have graduating in May with a communication major.
Sociology.
One
of those degrees where people are like, what the fuck are you going to do with that?
Yeah, that's communication too, though.
Yeah, but I also graduate May, I guess June, technically, because I have to do some summer courses, but...
Yeah.
But this podcast, for me, I think something that we bring to the table is a realness, sort of like a genuineness, that I think is something that's sort of fading. Maybe it's never been there, but I see it sort of fading.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's something we bring is, say to the point, like some raw sort of stuff in this age of fakeness.
Mm-hmm.
But then too, talking about your ideas out loud and bouncing them off other people sort of helps you to understand what you think and feel about certain things, because when you say them out loud, you're like, is that really what I think? So I think that's another thing. And then, just talking about our experiences could be helpful to others as well as helpful to us.
Also, I think just bringing that authenticity and that realness on camera and being able to, sit here, and I feel like me and Tanner kind of have different personalities, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's just kind of cool to sit down and be able to talk about your experiences with things and just be able to display that realness. And yeah, I don't know. I really like being, honestly, I really like being in front of a camera and looking at myself and kind of looking at what I can improve on.
You are pretty. You are pretty.
Thank you. But yeah, that's kind of a fun thing for me to do. Oh, fuck, dude. That's kind of a fun thing for me to do, just being a communication major and having to give a little more presentation, speeches, looking at myself on camera and critiquing myself. That's kind of an important thing for me.
One thing, like you said, let's do a podcast, and I was like, sure, why not? But the thing for you was you wanted to create something, just get creative and make something.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna do something different.
After we sat down and did the first episode, I was like, that was fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to create something and then put it out and see a response. And the response we've gotten thus far is much more than I expected. Bless up. Thank you guys.
Definitely.
Any remaining thoughts?
No, I think that, what you said too is just putting out, for me, it's all about just kind of doing something different and putting out content. As I said, as we said before, we have had a history on YouTube before when we were younger.
Yeah.
So doing that whole thing, playing Call of Duty, putting out videos, that was so much fun too. Getting feedback from people about your videos. So yeah, just, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to do something different. Put out something online, whether that be a podcast or just, I don't know, some sort of personal videos. Yeah. So I think it's a cool thing.
It's been a blast so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay tuned for more, guys. Thank you.
For sure.
Woo! Woo!